Here's an important question. Which of these two buildings would you prefer as a federal office building? The results, according to a famous survey, are a landslide. The public simply prefers neoclassical buildings. Just look at these impressive new buildings. The columns, the classical details, a sense of balance, and skinny windows. People definitely care about the design of public structures. It defines the public square. And it's not too much of a stretch to say it defines the country's very identity. And that's why one of the recent executive orders may seem baffling, even by Trumpian standards. It calls for future public buildings to respect regional, traditional, and classical architectural heritage in order to uplift and beautify public spaces and ennoble the United States and our system of self-government. That's an odd demand coming from the man behind this gaudy monstrosity. And besides, the US doesn't need a mandate for creating beautifully designed buildings. It's also a tall order for architects who are rightly worried about artistic freedom. But the order could also put a regrettable trend out of its misery. Since World War II, America has erected mostly brutalist and hideous buildings like these. So why did the US embrace brutalism? It's an architectural philosophy known for helping Europe rebuild on the fast and cheap after World War II. And what does that tell us about how we should build now? Brutalism was supposed to project solidity, dependability, and efficiency at a time when America was literally rebuilding the free world in its image. Marcel Breuer, the architect on whom the brutalist is based, said it best. Modern architecture is not a style, it's an attitude. And sometimes brutalism can be lovely, human, and intimate. Unfortunately, the government doesn't seem to know that. But not all government buildings over the last 70 years have been brutalist. One of my favorite examples is the National Museum of African American History and Culture in DC. It's an evocative triumph of modernism. So what's the right approach? America doesn't just need a diversity of public buildings, it needs the right kind of diversity. That means pleasing both the popular majority and the sophisticates, and people who write about architecture, like me. That should be possible without suffocating executive orders, or the mindless mimicking of Greek and Roman masterpieces. What's one of your favorite buildings in the US?